Superchat, It Ain't All That, a poem by FeeBee. He says he's an agent, an operative for MI5, but then off he pops home and he does a quick live. He's an undercover agent with a dog and a doll, always on the lookout for a dubious troll. He says there are lots of us out here, we're not hard to find, but he's working 18 hours with his nose to the grind. Now Agent Broom Hoover, better grab your coat, 'cause he's on your tail and he's ready to gloat. Does that give you a clue as to who it might be? He has biscuits and hobnobs to dunk in his tea. So we had an insider, not the FBI, and we don't know who it is, but we were told not to pry. She worked inside a prison giving secrets away. But do we really believe what she had to say? She said Watts was being transferred to a joint down the road, but that has yet to happen. He's still in the Dodge abode. So we daren't ask any questions that may disagree, 'cause his spanners will just block us. It's as easy as can be. I was blocked a long time ago. I had a question for AD. He clearly didn't like it, 'cause that was the end of the road for me. He had told a porky pie, which I felt was really, really bad, and I just couldn't keep quiet as it made me feel so mad. I never got an answer, but that's not a big surprise, 'cause we are all now clearly used to AD telling us all his lies. He'll ask you for your money 'cause he needs us to donate via Patreon or PayPal, then he'll be your best mate. He asks his fans to sign up to his Patreon account. He says it's only for $1, so a very small amount. He can then pay all his bills and put some food inside his tummy, but then he tells us all that it is really not about the money. I think he hopes that all his fans will sign up and pay their way, 'cause he does this all for us, you know, working 20 hours a day. I'm honest about it, he tells us, as he begs us all to pay, so we can sit and listen to his endless tales of Chris Watts, and NK. On and on he goes with his theories and breaking news. Most of the time it just doesn't add up, all the rubbish that he spews. He had a little trolley friend with bright red spiky hair. Does he want my bow, I wonder, so we can be a matching pair? His supporters just can't see it, they follow him like sheep, and he needed a new hearing aid 'cause he just couldn't find that beep. Now if you don't agree with him, he'll tell you to jog on, or he'll slap you with a copyright strike in the hope that you'll be gone. Again he asks for money. I have bills I need to pay. I work hard at this career of mine, working 24 hours a day. He doesn't watch other channels, his people tell him what is said. But would a detective rely on hearsay, or do his own research instead? Research, 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 I can hear AD ask. I wonder what that is, because it sounds like such a task. I think that when he does his research he gets in such a mess. It's so much easier for him to make it up, or simply just guess. He recently lost his luggage on a holiday abroad. He won it for a $5. It's not something he could afford. He decided to continue working whilst he was away, and he sniffed out all the free Wi-Fi so he didn't have to pay. Dr. Phil has sent him messages all coded through TV, but he knows who they are meant for. Of course it's him, the great AD. DA Rourke also sent him messages, again in secret code. So does he have a special antenna set up in AD mode? I'm going to close this poem now. I've said enough about AD. But before I say goodbye to you, a few special words from me. Your time is very precious, I am very well aware. So I thank you all for being here and showing that you care. We will stand up for victims, including those without a voice. We will fight the fight now for them, as they no longer have a choice. So I thank you for being here right by my side. as we stand up strong for victims, with our hearts and with our pride. Thank you for listening. Happy Christmas. Bye-bye.